G'day everybody, it's Kim from Kim's Homestead here with you once again, and I'm talking to you from Victoria, Australia. So today I thought I would take you around my garden and just show you what I've got. I'll get back to you. So here is a wicking, what you call a wicking bed. Now wicking beds have a water well in the bottom, and here in Victoria it gets pretty hot. So this way the plants have got access to water all the time without getting overheated. Here is the mini orchard, and as you can see, it is absolutely full of stinging nettles. Now the chooks don't really like stinging nettles, so I actually have to get in there and start digging them out, which will be a lot of fun. Not, but the trees are blossoming and they are going to be beautiful. But it's nearly time to start planting my crop of corn, so I have to get in here fairly quickly. And here is my station that I use for washing off the vegetables. Here I have purple sprouting broccoli, and they're just starting to give off their first lot of sprouts. I have picked one small crop in here. This is my moringa tree, and there's a hollyhock underneath it for the bees. Here is some red Russian kale, and my asparagus is waiting to be planted out in the orchard also. Here I have more stinging nettles and a snapdragon with some dill. Yes, hello, and here's Barney. Hey, you come to take the tour with me. Here's another barrel. I don't know what I'm going to plant in this year. Here's another one. I have more snapdragons, more dill. I plan on making a few pickles this year, so I'm going to need the dill. And here we have some snow peas going up the fence. And here we have some more snow peas. And this little fence here is to keep little Barney Troublemaker out of my veggie beds, because he thinks it's a lovely place to toilet. And here's another bed, and this is normally where I plant my beans, with lettuces and bok choy underneath. So that will be all planted up shortly. Here is some more snow peas, and over here we have some beautiful Swiss chard for the chooks. I don't particularly like it that much, but the chooks love it. And this one here is a spare goji berry. In here we have an assortment of purple sprouting broccoli. I think there's also cauliflower. It's a bit of a mixed mott's bed. It was supposed to be cabbage, but I think I got the labels mixed up. Yes, Barney, how am I supposed to get around you with you sprawled out? Eh? Watch out. Yeah. Yes, I love you too, darling. Let me go. Here we have some broccoli. This is a little random lettuce. Looks like to be a romaine. And here we got a teeny weeny little slug. So let's just take him out. I really don't want a slug sandwich. Get out, fly. No more. Get out. Persistent fly. Here we have our red cabbage. And what a beautiful little stalk that is. And here, in this overgrown jungle, it's supposed to be broccoli, but who knows? As I said, something happened with all my labels. Hello, that one's ready to take. Well, I thought I would give you an overview of my garden. Now at the moment I'm in the processes of putting up the shade cloths for summer. And here we are on the pea trellis. Now these are supposed to be green feast peas. There's quite a lot of flowers there. We're only about halfway up where they should be. They got planted reasonably late, and here we have the start of the first one. Although by that blossom, I think it might be a good year. Let's hope, eh? And here is the next lot that I planted, but I don't think they're going to be as good. Next to them I have another row of leeks put in. Not doing as well, but still we'll get something out of it. And just over there is my potato patch. These are just potatoes that were sprouting, so they needed to go somewhere, so they went in the ground. Here's my mulberry tree, and it is absolutely loaded with fruit. Last year they all dropped off. I got about half a dozen bits of fruit off it. So I'm hoping this year I will have a good harvest of beautiful mulberries. And over here I have what is left of my tomato and pepper plants. Some I can probably salvage, and others I will just have to replant. But they all need some serious work done on them. And this here is going to be my tomato bed this year. I have a beautiful big archway. And these are my carrot boxes. I'm doing so well. Won't be long and I'll be starting to pick and thin out. Let's see, what have we got? Oh yeah, not quite ready yet. I'll probably do with give them a good feed soon. Won't be long. These are just recycled tubs that the council no longer use, and I found them really good for planting out my carrots, and it gives me enough carrots most of the year, and whatever else I need I pop in a little spot in the wicking beds. Here's what's left of those trees that were there, the gum tree that I had cut down, and this is where I'm going to turn it into a mini orchard. Now over here I have these monsteras. I was going to keep them, but I think they can go. They've got dirty, great, big, long root systems that my tree cutter has got to come back and mulch out of the ground. See all this here? That's all got to be mulched out of the ground. There's a few stumps there. And there's a lot of gum tree debris. This is what's left of the old gum tree, and that is for next year's wood. See more monstera stumps there, and I think towards back near the fence. And here's some of the rounds that he cut for me so that I can put my stag horns on. And I'll put some in the fernery. Maybe I'll hang some from the palm trees that I've got outside here, and possibly some for sale as well. And then we have these plants. These are the naked lady, and I'll be shifting these ones, potting up what I want to keep and selling the rest. And I have a whole heap of young pups that will be ready for sale next year as well. Well, it's now that I realise that I didn't close off this video. Sorry about that. So, that was a tour of most of my veggie garden. I've got bits and pieces of it sort of all over the place. And very shortly I hope to bring you a video of my berry patch, which is attached to my chook pen. There's not much there to see at the moment. A lot of them have only just been planted, so I'm hoping that they will come above ground now that the weather's warming up a little. But anyway, I hope to catch you again very shortly on my next video. So, bye for now.